Hello, fellow Pokemon trainer fans, and oh, I messed up my intro. That's how long it's been. Hello, fellow Pokemon trainers and Nintendo fans. Prince Charmingder here, and I know it's been quite some time. Fell out of just existence for like the 5th time, but you know what? I figured I want to get back into doing this. It's fun to play games, and it's fun to share them with you guys. And I figured what better way than with my most recent purchase. As you can tell, I have the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. I was lucky enough to snag one at my local Best Buy. They just randomly had like about 12 or 13 of them, and I said, I have to get it. So I figured, hey, what a great way to come back. We'll, we're getting a demo going. Try to stop that. I figured what a great way to figure this out. I've never owned a Super Nintendo. I was born in 1992, so I was born the second year that this thing was out. So I figured there's a lot of games on here that I've never played that I've always wanted to. Some that I have, whether they have been on the actual Super Nintendo or through ports or remakes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and play every single one of these games on the Super Nintendo Classic. I mean, I paid $80 for it. I should at least play every single game on here at least once, so I can, you know, get my money's worth. Plus, there's quite a few gems on here that I know I'll definitely get my money's worth. But let's get things started. First, I have the CRT filter, so it's just like a old school TV. So if you notice that it's like, hey, it looks really blurry or something like that, I would go pixel perfect to smoothen it out, but then it just looks really, I don't know, it's not the same. So I figured let's go with something classic. And for the frame, there's lots of frames to choose from. That's actually really cool. You can have it blank, so nothing on there, blue, the wireframe background, you know, like when Homer enters a 3D, or I don't know, maybe that's just from the Super Nintendo. I'm not too sure. Like I said, way before my time. But I figured the best one, either I would go with either the TV model or the curtains. But I really like the way the TV model looks. I was playing with the curtains earlier. So the way we're going to go about this, there's 21 games, and you're probably thinking, Prince Charmingder, how are you going to go and play all these games? And how do you plan to do that? So if we go down here, I have options, my gameplay demo, I don't know what that is. Classic demo, screenboard introduction, there we go. Okay, so the way I'm going to go about doing this is, we're going to play this, you can sort out the games by various ways, by title and alphabetically. 2-player games, by recently played, as you can see I've played a couple of games already, just to see how it is. How many times you played the game, and by release date. And I figured, let's go by release date. So, of course, we're going to be starting off with one of my favorite Mario games of all time, Super Mario World. Let's go! And there it is. Now, I've never played and completed... Oh, let's erase that. We want to start off from the beginning. I played Super Mario World a lot when I was in 4th, 5th grade. I can't remember. When did the Game Boy Advance come out? Because that's how I played Super Mario World. I played it on Super Mario Advance 2, Super Mario World, the updated port where Mario and Luigi had their own separate sprites. There was a whole bunch of added sound effects, so you could hear Mario and Luigi saying, yeah, and lucky, and other things like that. I fondly love that game, even though I know the screen crunching and the voice overs got really annoying for some people. But I've never completed it all the way on the Super Nintendo. I did play it on the Super Nintendo a long time ago when I was little, and I only played the first level of Yoshi's Island. And that was pretty much it. That was my extent of it. So let's go in. We're going to play 1-player game because I'm lonely and I have no one to play with. Welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. That jerk. Alright, so let's go ahead. And I'm going to try to do my best to 100% complete this. I did it on the Game Boy Advance, and I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do it here. So let's go off with Yoshi's Island 1. So, oh gosh, it's been a while. So with the Super Nintendo, you move left and right with the directional buttons. Up to look up, down to crouch. Y is for running. You hold that and Mario will start to run. Whee! And he'll extend his hands out, and you can do a super jump like that. The X button is, I don't know what the X button is for, because like I said, I've never played on the Super Nintendo. A is for a spin jump, and B is for regular jump. So, I guess we'll figure out... Oh, there, that's what the shoulder buttons are for. Okay, and then if you have the shoulder buttons on the SNES, if you hold the right shoulder button, the screen will move, of course. Left will go back, and then right will bring it all the way front, so you can see what's ahead of you. Boop. Boop. No. Alright, we're going to get ourselves a mushroom. One thing that's going to get really hard for me to get used to is the power-up system. Like I said, they updated that in the port, where if you have a mushroom, and then you get a fire flower or a super cape, when you get hit by that, by an enemy, you get back to Super Mario. So, Big Mario with a mushroom. Here, you lose your power-up completely. So, that's going to be... Oh, gosh, I'm playing horribly. Oh, I really wanted that mushroom. I had to get inside there. Bloop, bloop. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Hup. Okay, there we go. Now that we're big again. Slide. Whee! Oh, there we go. Down the pipe we go. Oh my gosh, I love the music here. I wish I was born too early. I really missed out on a lot of good games on the Super Nintendo. Whee! Fly, Mario, fly! And then right here, we see a little voice box, and sometimes they'll give you hints. Point of device, you can hold an extra item in the box at the top of the screen. To use it, press the select button. Boom. Do, 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 do. These big old coins are dragon coins. I can't remember what they're used for. I got hit. Can't remember what they're used for, but all I know is we want them. Bloop. Oh yeah, so Mario has some new tricks up his sleeve too. So if you hold the Y button when you run into an item, he'll pick it up, and then if you look up and then let go of Y, he'll throw it up in the air. Whoop. There we go. One up. Yeah! Hold that for me, dragon. And we're gonna run out of time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yay! Oh, that's what they're for. You get 1-ups. Ah! Okay, we break the tape. Okay. Well, I was showing how terrible I can be at this game. If you at the end of every level, there will be a goalpost with some tape. If you run into the goalpost and you hit the tape, you'll get a number of stars depending on how high you hit it to the top. And once you get 100 stars, you get to go to a... Or is it 50? I can't remember. So now we have a yellow switch palace. What this place is, it's like a secret area that will allow us to unlock more of the blocks that are scattered around Yoshi's Island and Dinosaur Land. So we're going to hit this P block, get as many coins as we can so we can get some extra lives. Jump, Mario, jump. Oh, no! Wow. I went a little too early, but what are you going to do? Whoop! Switch Palace. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn outline box into exclamation yellow box. Your progress will also be saved. Hooray! We did it. I totally missed out. I totally missed out on all those lives. So we're going to continue and save. So now let's go ahead and let's head back down. Now the first place you actually land on is Yoshi's house, and you can go in there. It's not an actual level, but let's go inside. Look at that, little Yoshi has a fireplace. Got little berries growing up in the tree, Wumpa fruits, and he's got a little mailbox. So if we hit the mailbox, if we hit the voice box, hello, sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser, Yoshi. And he left his little signature there. So Yoshi's not home, and if we go to the right, we go to Yoshi's Island 2. Bloop. 1 up. So now, see, since we activated the switch, we get ourselves a mushroom now. Yellow blocks will always hold mushrooms, no matter what. It's Yoshi! Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. Alright, so now we have Yoshi. This is the first time that Mario ever rode Yoshi. So you, just, you know, jump on Yoshi's saddle and he'll let you ride him. You give him a good bonk on the head, doop, and he'll spit his tongue out and you can swallow enemies and other things. To do a spin jump, press the A button. A Super Mario spin jump can break some of the blocks and defeat some of the tougher enemies. And then you can jump with Yoshi. If you hit the A button, you'll do a spin jump and you'll go off of Yoshi. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's other things that Yoshi can do, but we'll explain that when we get to it. Oh, look at that. Now Yoshi can swallow enemies, and depending on what enemy he swallows, mainly the Koopa Troopas, if he has a red shell, he'll spit out fire. And these things are only, once you spit out the shell, that's it. It's one and done. Green shells don't really do anything. You can just shoot the projectile out and just, you know, hold on to it. And Yoshi can also eat these little fruits. Once he eats enough, you can get a, is it a 1-up or a regular mushroom? And if he gets hit, you gotta chase after Yoshi and jump on him before he commits suicide. Because he will. If there's an edge, point of advice. This gate marks the middle of this area. By cutting the tape here, you can continue from close to this point. That was a really weird way of putting it. Oh, from close to this point. So you're not going to start right here in the middle, but probably close to it. Anyways, yeah, so, ooh, look! 1-up. Yeah, so if Yoshi is near an edge of a cliff with a bottomless pit and you get hit, he will run off and, he will die. So let's go ahead and hit this. Let's jump off of Yoshi. Climb, Mario, climb. We got another dragon coin. The dragon coins are actually pretty easy to find in the earlier levels. After a while, like all games, it does get a little bit harder. There we go, there's our 5th one. And I think there's a tally marker to show which levels you've gotten all the dragon coins in. Oh, it is a 1-up. It is a regular mushroom. But I'm not entirely too sure. Like I said, I haven't played this game in such a long time. I have it on my 3DS, and I have it on my Wii U. I had it on Game Boy Advance, and now I have it on here. So this is probably one of the games that I own the most copies of. So let's go ahead and let's get the 30. We're going to play some Mario World. Yeah. I love this game. It's like one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Right now, Mario Odyssey is up there too, which we probably will be doing a playthrough of soon, because I really enjoy that game a lot. Now, there's a lot of variety in levels here. The big coins are dragon coins. If you pick up 5 of these in one area, you'll get an extra Mario. But as I was saying, there's some levels where you're gonna have to go up. It's not all just left to right. And there's underwater levels. There's ghost towers, boo houses. That's what they're called. And those can be a little tricky and annoying. Whoop. All right, so let's see. Oh, also, what I want to notice is I'm going to be quiet for just a second so you can hear the music, because if you're on Yoshi, the themes of the levels actually change depending on if you're riding Yoshi or not. So if you listen for a good like 10 seconds, you can hear the theme. So you have a little kind of like a little bass drum going. And let me jump off of Yoshi. There we go. Just doing a little head bob. Okay, sorry. But that's really cool. It's a really nice, little neat detail that can be easily missed if you're just playing through the game and you're not taking the time to appreciate the music. But yeah, every track has like a slight alternate if you're riding Yoshi. Whee! It's like a Ferris wheel. Also, we wasted a lot of time, so we gotta hurry up. Halfway point. Woo! Nom. Nom. Ooh, fire flower. There we go. Now, if you have a fire flower, you can't really shoot fireballs because you're riding Yoshi. All you can do is just whack him in the head, and he'll do what you want to do. Oh my goodness! Oh no! New mistake. I jumped. So unfortunately, now we lost Yoshi. Also, if you die in the middle of a level, if you take a look at where Mario is up at the top, that's where my dragon coin counter is, and now it is back to 0 because I died. Your dragon coins do not carry over if you kick the bucket in the middle of a level. So that's a real bummer. I guess I'll have to come back and do this one. So let's go ahead. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have just got my mushroom from there. Click. Now, if you step on a Koopa Troopa and you are holding it, if you hold it for too long, the Koopa Troopa will shoot back out and it'll damage you. So, you know, gotta be mindful of that. Whee! Whoa! Now this block right here, if you collect 30 coins within a level and hit it, it'll give you a 1-up. Now, we're probably not going to get it because I just started the level over. So, yep. But if you don't get it, it'll just give you 1 coin like a regular block, and that's it. Yay! We got 3! 16. Woohoo! Oh yeah, so it is 100 because we're at 53 stars right now. Okay, there we go. Boop! Yoshi's Island 4. Mario, start! Let's go ahead and we're going to get ourselves a mushroom again. Extra points. Dragon coin 1. Ooh, fire flower. Blue, blue, blue. So when you have Fire Mario, if you hit the Y button, he'll shoot out 2 fireballs. You can only have up to 2 fireballs on screen at a time, I think. So, you know, just be mindful of that. Don't try to go spamming it. Can I knock out those little blocks? I can't do that. Never mind. I thought I could. Thought I was being slick. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get this, kick it up there, bloop, and oh, get it, go, run, Mario, run. Oh no, swim, Mario, swim. Yay, 1-up. Ah, if we would have hit one more enemy, we would have gotten a 1-up too. Oh well. So let's see. Is this going to tell us about the goalpost again? Oh yeah, you get bonus stars if you cut the tape at the end of each area. If you collect 100 bonus stars, you can play a fun bonus game. So let's go ahead and try and get it. There we go. I like to play Mario World. Yeah! Alright, so now we're on to the first boss of Super Mario World. That was pretty fast. I forgot, how do you... Is there a way to check the menu? Well, nope, I just went to the castle. Now, if you go to a castle level, if you're riding Yoshi, which sadly we are not, rest in spaghetti, never forgetty, Yoshi will not be able to accompany you in here. Let's hit this. Press up on the control pad while jumping, and you can cling to the fence. To go in the door at the end of this area, use up also. So we're going to climb up here. And if you hit the Y button, Mario can punch. Punch. But what we want to do is, doop, you just want to get on top of an enemy and... Ah, no, come back! You want to hit him from the up top, like if... Oh, dang it. I see you. I'm not letting you out of my sight. But if you get on top of them, like that, it counts as a jump. What you want to do is, you want to try to get on as many enemies as you can, because it keeps it as like a jump chain. So as you can see, we have 800 now. 1,000. And you can get a pretty good amount of 1-ups doing this, depending on which castle level you're on. So we're going to go ahead. Now remember, when you jump off, you have to hold up so you can cling onto the fence once you're coming back down again. Now, punching these enemies on the other side of the fence, that will not count towards your streak, so just be mindful of that. So, bloop. And it's pretty sad too. If you look at if you notice, the Koopas are falling into the lava, so it's like, oh no. Now you're wondering, like, how do I get to that other side? Well, that's what these little things are for. But first, let's get this guy. Whoop! 1-up. If you hit that, you will go to the other side of the fence. 1-up. Now you have to be careful. I think we can still get hit by this fireball, even though we're on the other side of the fence. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Bloop. If you do happen to jump off and let go from behind, you will be back on the other side of the area, so no need to worry about that. No! I wanted to get this guy. Punch. Where's this guy going? Ah. That's right, the enemies respawn. Alright, so let's hurry up because I'm actually running low on time. I think we got enough 1-ups. Whoops, almost ate the big one there. Ah, fireball! Alright, so let's see. Punch. Bloop. There we go. One of Yoshi's friends is trapped in the castle by Iggy Koopa. To defeat him, push him into the lava pool. Alright, so we're going to hit this here. We have 100 seconds to defeat Iggy. Oh my god, we're not going to make it. Ah, run, Mario! Run, auto scroll level, go faster! And as you notice, the music for the castle is going a lot faster now. Ah! Almost got smushed. Come on. Come on. Yikes. Alright, there's the door. There's the door. Now you can totally hit him with the fireballs and knock him off, but you can jump on him also. We did it! Woo! That was a close one. Alright, so that's the first area of Mario World. Hooray, we did it. Thank you. Kaboom! Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. Donuts. Oh, that sounds really good. I want a maple bar. Iggy's Castle. There we go. We did it, guys. Woo! Continue and save. So now we are in the Donut Plains for Donut Plains number 1. But we're going to go ahead and end things off here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this first episode of Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. Well, we'll just call it SNES Classic Super Mario World. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I know I will, and I hope you'll join us for some more Super Mario World next time. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment. Have you played Super Mario World? Do you have a Super NES Classic, and what's your favorite game on it? Other than that, guys, I will see you next time, and subscribe so you can be alerted to when we have a new part going up. Bye!